Hi there. Have you ever wondered why many black people seem to be so good in athletics and sports? It's a question that's been asked countless times, and one that has given rise to a rather contentious stereotype that black people are inherently more athletic. This belief has become so ingrained in our collective psyche that it's virtually taken for granted. It's seen on the track, on the basketball court, on the football field, and in virtually every other sporting arena. But what's the truth behind this widely held perception? Are black people naturally gifted when it comes to athletics, or is there more to this supposed phenomenon than meets the eye? It's a topic that merits exploration, a topic that demands we separate fact from fiction, science from speculation. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's unravel the myth and uncover the reality. Is this a mere stereotype, or does science back it up? Let's dive deep into the facts. Some might argue that athleticism is a matter of genetics. Indeed, the scientific community has spent considerable time and resources investigating the role of genetics in athletic performance. Several studies have surfaced that point to certain genetic factors that seem to influence athleticism. So yes, genetics play a heavy role in athleticism. Let's delve into the ACTN3 gene, for example. This gene is a fascinating element in our genetic code, specifically prevalent in individuals of West African descent. The ACTN3 gene is associated with the production of a protein found in our fast-twitch muscle fibers, the type of fibers that are crucial for speedy and powerful movements. That's right, the kind of explosive action you'd see in a 100-meter dash. Researchers have found a significant correlation between the presence of the ACTN3 gene and exceptional sprinting performance. But what about endurance? That's a different kind of athleticism, isn't it? For this, we turn our attention to the highlands of Kenya and Ethiopia. The runners hailing from these regions are renowned for their long-distance running prowess. Scientists have been curious about this as well, and their studies point towards high-altitude adaptation as a key factor. Living and training at high altitudes, where the air is thin and oxygen is scarce, appears to have a profound effect on the body. It seems to enhance the body's ability to utilize oxygen efficiently, thereby increasing endurance. This high-altitude adaptation is believed to be a significant contributor to the phenomenal endurance seen in Kenyan and Ethiopian runners. That's why they are great long-distance runners and have records in every single distance event to date. However, it's crucial to understand that these genetic factors don't define or limit athletic potential. They may provide certain advantages, but they don't guarantee success. There are countless professional athletes who don't possess these genetic traits who still excel in their respective sports. So, while genetics play a role, they aren't the whole story. Genes don't operate in a vacuum. Environment and culture play significant roles too. In the grand tapestry of athleticism, cultural factors weave intricate patterns. In many communities, sports are not just leisure activities, but a path to social mobility. The societal encouragement received by young athletes often propels them to excel, creating a culture that breeds athleticism. Similarly, environmental conditions can significantly influence athletic prowess. Consider the impact of having easy access to sports facilities and resources. If a child grows up with a basketball hoop in their backyard or a community swimming pool down the street, their exposure to these sports from a young age can spark an athletic journey. Moreover, certain environments are more conducive to specific sports. For instance, growing up in a mountainous region might lead to an affinity for hiking or skiing. Culture and environment, then, are crucial pieces of the athleticism puzzle. It's important to remember that stereotypes, even seemingly positive ones, can be limiting. Stereotypes often put people in boxes, leading to an oversimplified and generalized view of individuals based on their race. This can lead to pigeonholing, where individuals are expected to conform to preconceived notions, often limiting their opportunities and potentials. Imagine a world where every person is recognized for their unique abilities and potentials, rather than their racial or ethnic backgrounds. A world where a person's value isn't determined by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character and the breadth of their capabilities. We need to understand that being athletic or talented in any field for that matter isn't exclusive to a particular race or ethnicity. It's a blend of many factors like genetics, environment, and cultural influence. As we've seen, athleticism is a complex interplay of genetics, environment, and culture. It's far more nuanced than any stereotype could capture. In these few minutes, we've explored the science, culture, and dangers of the athleticism stereotype. We've learned that genetics can play a part in athletic ability, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. The environment and cultural influences have significant roles, shaping our physical activities and aspirations. And it's crucial to remember that stereotypes can be harmful, oversimplifying and overlooking individual abilities and efforts. Understanding these factors gives us a more complete picture of athleticism and helps us appreciate individual talents beyond racial lines. Be sure to hit that like or subscribe button and keep being curious, beautiful, and continue learning. Check out some of my other videos and keep staying curious.